And you expect me to be okay with it. Like, you expect me to not be angry?
I expect you to be the way you are. Just what you've been doing. Going through the house, breaking stuff, tearing
What am
down
I
stuff.
breaking? What have I broken? What have I broken?
Excuse me,
No. What have I broken?
please. Excuse me, please.
What have I broken?
Dismantling her toys. And our child is crying. Let's go see what our child is on.
She's fine.
Our child is not fine. She needs our attention.
Oh, now you want to give her attention. You'll never want to give her attention. I do too much when I give her
Wait a minute,
attention.
what were you doing last night when you had your earbuds in, ignoring her cry, and then I take her upstairs and set her down, and then you come rushing up. Well, can I take her back now? And then as you take her back,
One time, huh? You do something one time for her? Like you pick her up, you picked her up how many times from daycare?
Really?
You did it for 2 weeks.
I picked up Carmen several times over the last several months.
Exactly, several.
But
how
it
old
was
is
your,
she?
but
15
it was,
months. So
who agreement was to take the place? Our agreement that if you pick that daycare,
I'm paying for it. I can pick whatever daycare I want. I'm paying for it. You can't pay for it. I'm paying for it.
however you see fit. However you see fit, you're right.
I need our child to know English, to be able to speak. So I'm supposed to be like, so you sat there and you waited because you're so excited to deliver this wonderful news to me. You're so excited about this. I know you were. I know you were. You're so excited to deliver this. Because you've been thinking about this since the 18th of August. August 18th, August 30th, and then you had it delivered today. And yet I'm not supposed to react any kind of way.
You can react all the ways you want to, just not in a harmful way.
I'm not touching you. I don't care about you to touch you. Well, what would be harmful?
Doing stuff like that.
Carmen is just fine.
She's just a what? What are you about to say?
She's just fine. Like, so I'm not allowed to be angry.
You can be angry. You can be whatever.
That's because you don't care. Because you're excited. You go through women like who gets married all these times and proposes to everybody, and then it doesn't work out, and then you just automatically go for a divorce. That's you.
Really? Miss 50 Shades of Grey?
What?
Oh, what, huh?
50 Shades. That doesn't make sense.
Of course it doesn't. Right now it doesn't. Of course not.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
It makes no sense. Half the things you say don't make sense.
I know.
Like, just like you say mean and hurtful things to me, I can say things that are mean and hurtful to you.
I know. You did it yesterday. You did it days before that. You did it earlier in the week. You do it a lot.
What did I say that was mean and hurtful earlier in the week?
About being single, having a child.
I said don't forget that you're single, that you're not single, and that you have a child.
Exactly.
How is that hurtful?
So it's hurtful because why wouldn't I know that? And why would you send me that?
Because you told me,
No. Why are you making an excuse? Why are you making an excuse?
There's no excuses.
Because I told you what?
That you want to be back with your ex-wife, so go be back with your ex-wife.
And how long ago was that?
I don't remember. 2
That's
weeks
just,
ago.
But you remember one thing and it's
a week ago, 2 weeks ago, but you said it. Yes, when you say rude things, this is what people remember.
Yeah, like the way you acted when I got fired from my job. The way you treated me like crap. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so here's my thing. People don't get fired, they fire themselves. So that's how I feel about people getting fired.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got fired like
laid off is different.
like 3 days before you jinxed me like, oh, think they're gonna fire you?
So it's my fault that you got fired because I jinxed you.
But I fired myself.
People fire themselves. I didn't say you. I said people fire themselves.
People fire themselves.
Obviously, like if there's something that they don't like about your work, they're gonna say, okay, this is not working out. Like I do everything in the world to
Well, no, but thanks for the support. Thanks for the support, though.
Anybody.
As a fiance, thanks for the support that you gave me, which was.
Oh, how long ago was that?
Exactly. So you're gonna bring up past stuff and keep repeating it? Why can't I bring up past stuff and keep repeating it?
never, ever in my life met somebody that's gotten fired. Like, everybody, like, they've all, well, I don't know.
They're all high top professionals like you, and they don't have to live in a contracting world.
No.
Where IT, where my career field is, fireable.
Laid off makes sense, but I don't understand fired.
Oh, okay, well, fine. So that makes me what, a piece of shit because I got fired.
I just don't understand it.
Well, I can't make you understand it, but I got myself fired. Yeah.
But I don't understand.
But I don't care because way better job now.
Okay, well, that's awesome. Congratulations. I agree. This is not saying I like you. This is not saying anything. I agree that maybe I could have responded better to when you got fired. Yes. I could have supported you more. I agree with that. Regardless of what I thought in my head. Hello, can you put the phone down and listen to me for 5 seconds? Please?
Oh, really? No. All the times you have your phone when I'm talking to you, I can type an email and still listen to you.
So how much debt are you in from doing all this filing?
Does it matter? Miss $1 million in the bank?
I don't have $1 million in the bank. But
I'm in debt from all the stuff I renovated for you. So, and you still don't care about that. You still came here acting like you were so broke, living from paycheck to paycheck. I'm giving you I gave you like 3 $1,000 checks because I'm thinking you're like so hurting and you really wasn't.
When did you give me 3 $1,000?
You don't remember?
No.
You don't remember? So
You gave me a $2,500 check that I shredded.
No, you deposited.
Oh, the $2,500, yes.
Oh, now you can't even remember. So you can't even remember.
But you're talking about 3 $1,000 checks. You didn't.
I gave you deposit. I gave you some checks to deposit. Whatever. I helped you out.
The $2,500.
Doesn't matter how much I gave you something to help you out when you were acting like you were so broke when you were not broke and you make more than 3 times more than I do. And I don't complain about you making that, but just for you to act like you're so broke when you're not.
That was for her daycare. You gave me money for, and it was honestly,
Wait a minute.
that was spent towards her daycare.
This is pre Carmen. This was before she was born. This is while she was in the making.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, really.
Okay,
yeah.
So then you should have been paying for something because you sure weren't down there. You sure weren't helping. You sure weren't doing anything.
Oh, okay. So now you call me deadbeat.
That was before Carmen. So how are you deadbeat? You just said it. That was before Carmen. So how are you deadbeat? I said you sure weren't down in Houston when I was pregnant.
Could I be?
Yes, you could. Did I?
I could have.
All right. So this is really, like, I feel like you trapped me. Yeah, you wanted to. I said, let's not have a baby until we actually know something about each other. Because I promise you, like, we wouldn't have had a child.
You never said that to me. You made it say to somebody else. I mean, all those morning after pills you had, if you really didn't want another child, you would.
I don't have any morning after pills.
You took one with Nancy, boy.
Okay, but I didn't have any with you.
But
I
who
didn't
knows?
take any with you.
But you could have. You could have. And you never said anything about protected sex. You never acted like it. Yeah, well, you should have, but you never acted like it.
You're the one that's had an STD before, so why didn't you use protective sex? Why didn't you have protective sex? You've had an STD before.
Do you know how I got it?
No.
You can get STD from a needle.
That's not how you got it.
Yeah, I got it because somebody was cheating on me. That's how I got it. Something that you're known for in your past.
But what does that have to do with, like this is what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, so you just brought something.
No, because you're like, do you know how I got it? Do you know how I got it? It could be from a needle. It wasn't from a needle, but it could be from a needle. But, like, why even say that?
Why you bring it up then?
Because you're talking about protected sex.
I'm talking about all the things that you should have done, but you didn't seem to care. And the one person who had an abortion, I mean, obviously, in having an abortion and morning after pills is a trend. So
I didn't have morning after pills. I didn't just have morning after pills. When have you ever seen them around my old house?
So you never use. The fact is that you had an abortion, you used a morning after pill, meaning there was a that was a trend.
When?
I don't know exact dates, but that was something that you've done in your past. So obviously you've always been afraid of pregnancy. Didn't you just like say like just a second ago that you took a morning after pill, not morning after pills?
No.
That's what you said.
So like, so since you think I'm crazy, like, because men all seem to think that women are crazy when they have an opinion, or when they're stronger than the man, or when they make more money, or they're more powerful, or they're more successful. We're the crazy ones.
Those text messages you sent me like the other day, yesterday, and Friday would prove that you're a little unstable.
No, it would prove that I would think that you're probably cheating. Like,
it would prove I'm probably. Oh,
you said that you wanted to be with your ex-wife. You told me that. You said I want to be with my ex-wife.
I didn't say that. I said I would rather be with her than deal with this.
So then go back with her.
That ain't what I said. See, and then you drew a lunch.
But then why don't you go back with her then?
Because y'all are two in the same.
So then why would you rather be with her?
Look, you got papers. Go file. Go respond.
I don't have to do anything. You filed.
You
Remember, if I don't do anything, we're divorced.
Is that right? So
that's what you just said to me.
So you don't want to file?
That's what
you don't want to respond to your affidavit or whatever.
I don't know what this is. I've never gotten a divorce before.
Okay, so you don't want to respond to it. So I'm trying to see what is the date on this thing.
It's 20 days.
It says if you don't respond by 10 o'clock on the Monday next following expiration of 20 days. That is so confusing.
What does it say?
So you have...
No, can you please repeat that?
Respond by 10 o'clock of the Monday following the expiration of 20 days after you were served. So 20 days after... So
it's the 25th. So the Monday would be October 2nd.
Monday would be October 2nd.
Is that on there?
No, it doesn't put that on there. It just puts that broad, general statement in there. So, and then, let's see if I see what all right. I don't know what that means. I thought it said something. I would say if your answer should be addressed. Something else out here. So I guess he don't respond, then we just divorce, and then whatever the court ruling is, they just put it in paper and we go with that. Yes, I got a divorce court. It was mutual, so we both went to the same lawyer, and everything was did.
Done.
Did.
That's not proper. Everything was done.
Everything was did there.
How was it mutual? I thought she was calling you to try to get back with you.
That was after the fact.
You're already divorced. Move on. Not you, her.
Really? When you were done with Lance, you still trying to get back with him after the fact?
I wasn't done with him.
Oh, well, that explains a lot. So, I don't know. I'll contact my office tomorrow and ask them, if you don't respond, then what's the deal? What happens? I don't know.
But you just said that if...
No, I didn't. I'm saying I'm gonna get clarification because this jargon doesn't quite decipher with me.
And so what are you filing? Irreconcilable differences?
It's all in the paperwork. I don't have nothing to say to you that's in this paperwork. It's all in the paperwork. All you gotta do is read it. And then if you don't understand it, then you go get a lawyer who will break it down for you.
But now you're saying that, but you were just talking to me 5 seconds ago about what was in the paperwork.
I'm talking about this response date. That's it. The details and whatnot, you know, it has a case number or a citation number. You know, you go look it up or have a lawyer look it up or whatever. Do your thing. So, it is what it is.
I love the fact that you had me served.
Would you rather be got served at work?
But this doesn't make any sense. Like, so this is an ultimatum. You're saying either, like, this is why I'm upset right now.
I don't think it's an ultimatum.
This is an ultimatum.
When we started talking, you started asking stuff, and I was like, well, maybe this or maybe that.
No, I need actual words. I need words to be in that sentence.
Sorry, I'm not highly educated enough. No PhD here.
But that doesn't take a PhD to speak.
Yeah, it does.
Like, when did we start to talk? You said when we started to talk, you said maybe this or maybe that.
Booby, come back here.
Can you put that other phone down?
I'm trying to get an app to work, so it won't work on my tablet.
Okay, but I mean, she'll be okay. You could just put it down. Let's play. She's doing fine. She's having fun. So what is this maybe this and maybe that? Like, I think I'm upset because I feel like you take joy in serving me papers.
If I took joy in serving papers, they would have served you at work.
You could have served me at work. I mean, what difference does it make? Like,
if I wanted joy, I would have served them at work. But I wanted to be a
but
private
like nobody
mind.
knows what this is, so. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
Well, then there's nothing to be understood. You've been served, so what's the point?
So you said there's nothing to do.
As far as your part,
Yes.
if you don't respond, it's just like somebody accusing you of
I understand that. So I have to go to court regardless.
No, you don't. You can be a no-show, and whatever the judge rules.
That's not what I'm saying. If I'm not a no-show, I have to go to court.
No, this isn't like if you don't show up, you go to jail. It's like filing a lien on somebody who owe you money, and they get served paper saying you have a court date on the 16th. You show up, they don't show up, ruling for the person who did show up, which is whatever's in there.
That's what I just said, though.
But it's not a penalty. Like the person who doesn't show up doesn't
And
mean
there's divorce.
the person who doesn't show up and who's being sued for money, they're sued for money, person wins. But if the person don't show up, there's no way to arrange a payment plan.
So what I'm trying to say to you is you're saying, okay, you go to a psychiatrist and then we have a future together. But we still have to go to court. That's what I'm asking you.
No, see, if you just go to a psychiatrist, no, you're just checking the box. If you went
What box am I checking?
just the fact to say you went there, just the way you just tried to say I gave you an ultimatum.
Because I feel like you are giving me an ultimatum. You're
Well,
saying,
guess what? I'm not giving you an ultimatum. I filed for divorce. Last night, you said I will not contest a divorce. I am waiting for you to file
because
papers.
I feel like you don't, like I feel like this is what you've been trying to do.
And now that I filed papers, now you going on a trip. So
I'm not coming over to you. I just don't trust you. Exactly. Don't trust you.
it doesn't even matter. Because I got you from yesterday and last night.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What you gonna do? Hit me?
Right.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Exactly. Exactly. I told you. I told you.
There's nothing on those.
Okay, I'm just gonna break them.
Where's my phone?
I'm not trying to hit you.
Why? Stop.
I told you. You knew I didn't trust you. Dumbass. Give it to me. You recording without my consent. You can't do that. You can't. Give it to me. So why are you recording? Why are you recording? Why are you recording?
Where's my phone? Hey, you just recorded yourself.
Why are you recording? Why are you recording, Chris? Why are you recording, Chris? Why are you recording? You're calling 911? Why are you recording? Why are you recording?
Do you think it's on?
Yes, I do think it's on, Chris. Let me see it. I'm not going to touch it. Let me see it. Chris, just hold it up from here. It was on. It said recording, Chris. It said recording.
Why are you worried? You're not doing anything bad, are you?
I will move out tomorrow, okay? That way you don't have to deal with me. Is that all right?
You might want to take your paper to the court or to a lawyer.
Why? You don't want to be with me, Chris.
Because you can't take the child away.
I'm not trying to take her away. You want her? Like you want full custody of her?
No, she needs both of us.
So she can... All right, so the thing is, like I talked to my friend about this. Like the first time you sent me, you typed me up a whole letter. I talked to her. I told her everything and she was like, I'm not gonna speak anymore actually. Because you're recording me, so. I'll be gone. You can come see the child whenever you want. I'm not taking Carmen away from you. I would never take Carmen away from you. Record that.
Just they know it wasn't recording.
Then what was it doing, Chris? Then who are you on the phone with?
My friend.
For what? I don't believe you, Chris.
It doesn't matter. Divorce served.
Yes, I know you don't want to be with me. I get it.
Okay, well, don't harm Carmen while you're going erratic.
Why would I harm Carmen?
Because you're uncontrollable.
You don't do anything with Carmen. I'm the one that does everything with Carmen. I'm the one that held her in my stomach. I'm the one that took care of her for 4 months. Just me, not you. But I can promise you, I'm the one that's going to have all the custody of Carmen. Like, you don't make enough money to even support Carmen. You don't.
I don't.
I know. I have no problem with you having visitation. I didn't even want this divorce. But you want a divorce. you want a divorce. And so what does your dad say about this? Doing it again.
So we don't live in hell.
But why? Like, but you're so sneaky. Like, I knew you were trying to record me. That's how sneaky you are.
You've been recorded before on that camera, and I have so much on you from that camera that if you wanted to go to court,
I'm not trying to go to court.
I mean, if you wanted to try to prove on who's crazy and who has some issues, I think we got more.
Really, Chris? Because you hit me, and I something.
When did I hit you? I know you tried to hit you just now, but I didn't.
No, that's not what I said.
That talking about the time you hit me with the cell phone to the face.
And so then you slapped me with your hand.
After you told me that you weren't sure I was the child's father.
So you slapped me. So it was okay to slap me.
That wasn't a slap. That was a tap to wake you up.
That wasn't a tap. That was a slap. You hit me, Chris. But you did, and you know what? I have tons on camera about you, being drunk and going crazy. I have tons on camera of you going crazy, being drunk. Yeah. And then of course, you slapped me. You don't hit a woman for any reason.
Well, guess what? What happened? What happened when the police asked you to press charges? When they said, "Well, if you press charges, you gotta go too."
What?
Yeah.
Press charges when? Back then? I was 6 months pregnant back then. What are you talking about? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, because you couldn't prove any hitting, because there was no hitting. So they
there
said
was. You slapped me.
So they said if you
slapped me.
But we're talking about what the law enforcement said. Law enforcement said if you press charges against me, then charges will also be pressed against you.
Why? Why would they be?
Well, you destroyed the house. Remember how you
dismantled
the house?
Destroy the house.
But that's what they said. Okay.
I put condoms in the toilet because why did you have condoms? When we were together and I was pregnant.
Okay, so why did they give you an ultimatum?
They didn't give me an ultimatum.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
You can go get a copy of the police report.
Because I'm sure you have that too, Chris.
Of course I do. It's in the safe. I do.
But that's what I'm telling you. Like, this entire
because
time,
when someone has issues, you have to keep a record of it. Because when you started telling me,
when we get divorced, I don't want anything to do with you.
When you started telling me that I need to prove this to you,
I don't care about you like that, boo. Like, we get a divorce, I move on.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're the one that filed for divorce, so you're the one that wanted it. Right? Like, I should have never married you. Biggest mistake of my life. Like, I knew, like, when you had said something about, how you act with your mom. I know you really love your mom, but you're just so rude to her. And then the fact that you don't have a relationship with your sister, I knew, like, that probably none of these things were a good time.
Most people have somebody in their family that they get along with. Look at your mom and look at how many people don't like being around her.
Exactly, but nobody likes being around you, so you're just like my mom. Like, I feel like I married my mother. Like, deceptive.
This says hiring off because nothing was working. So then you know that.
Deceptive and sneaky person.
Oh. Goodness.
Like, you don't, like, the thing that makes you so upset is you're like, oh, I saw a future with us. I think we have a future together. No, like this right here, like, on top of the slap that you've already done, this is the slap in my face. Like, having me serve the papers is actually a slap in my face. You know that, right?
That's the way you see it.
It is a slap in my face. Like, you don't see that as a slap into my face, serving me with divorce papers.
I don't care if it's a slap in your face. Obviously, I filed papers for a good reason.
But you're sitting here, oh, I was trying the whole time. Like, why would you, like, I'm so upset that you did this. Like, I'm so angry.
Oh, so you just want me to just keep putting up with your crazy actions every day. When you just antagonized me yesterday to say, I can't wait for you to file papers. I'm going to not even contest it. I'm just going to just go ahead and go through it. I'm just
sure
waiting.
I didn't say that at all.
You repeated it like 3 times. I'm pretty sure one of these cameras picked it up.
Well, bring out the cameras. Because you took the camera down. And so then there's the other thing. That's why I was really, like, if you want to know why I was so, like, I think this dude is cheating. Because why would you have cameras, like, for the inside and the cameras in the garage, and then all of a sudden the cameras are gone?
Because I knew you felt like you were being watched. But the camera in here watched those windows in the door.
But I was being watched.
You wasn't being
Well,
watched.
because you just said that this camera picked up all this stuff.
It can pick up audio.
Okay, so I was being watched.
You know, you wasn't being watched. Just the stuff that you did just having to get picked up.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, you did it for.
Actually, to tell the truth, it no longer exists.
What no longer? What are you talking about?
Anything that was picked up no longer exists.
I don't, like, the thing is, like, you say so many things. Like, how am I supposed to believe that?
That's how you are. You say so many things. How am I supposed to believe you?
But that's not true, Chris. I don't say so many things. I don't. Like, I just don't. They're saying that I don't say that to you, but I don't lie to you. Like I felt very upset because I felt like you lied to me. I felt like you lied to me often. Like, even when we first met, oh, my last name is Bernache. Who is that? Like, and then I literally told you, I was like, dude, my name is Fish. Like, if it's Furnish, it's Furnish. Like, my last name is Fish. I can't pronounce it any other way other than Fish. Like, who cares? That's a silly thing to lie about. And then he said, oh, I remember the time he said, oh, your ex went off and got married. He said that to me because you were angry. Like the things that you say, like, I don't understand why you lie to me. I seriously don't like you. So what would you like me to do, Chris? So maybe for me to not come back, or what? What do you want, Chris? Hello? What is wrong? What hurts, Chris? Hello?
Nothing.
Obviously something hurts. What hurts? Does your back hurt?
Touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm trying to
Ouch.
help you.
No. Go get Carmen.
She's right here.
Go get Carmen.
Chris, I'm trying to help you. Will you please let me help you? Why? Will you please let me help you?
I think you've done that enough.
What are you doing? Hello?
I want to get medical treatment, doesn't matter where.
Why are you going to get medical treatment? So you can talk about me. So you can say I did all these terrible things to you. You're not crying, so it doesn't hurt that bad. Huh?
I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, so you can sue me and get all the money in the world. I'm sure you're gonna try.
No. Oh, shit. Hey, Rosie.
Why are you taking both phones with you? Hmm?
There you
Wow, you are really good at playing the victim, aren't you?
go. Stop it.
I thought there was something wrong with you.
Why do you keep grabbing me?
I'm not grabbing you.
You are grabbing me.
No, actually I'm not. I'm grabbing a phone. You look really good for being in pain. Being in all this pain.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Tom.
She's been served divorce papers, and she's being physically abusive, and she won't let me leave.
Oh my God. You know this is not true,
And I don't.
Mr. Furness.
I'm trying to leave the house. She took my keys. Now she's sitting on my keys, and I don't know what to do.
Well, all thing you do, call her up, son. That's all you can do.
Yeah, but she's too much.
So you can leave. I mean, that's the only thing you can do. If you do anything to it, then you're gonna go to jail for.
Yeah, but he's already hit me and he didn't go to jail. So there's no problem because he's hit me before and he didn't go to jail. I've gotten slapped when I was 6 months pregnant with Carmen and he didn't go to jail. So he's not going to go to jail.
Yeah, so that's her going. Well, I took her off speaker. She won't give me the keys.
But what do you mean I won't give you the keys? The keys are right here.
She's sitting on the keys.
No.
So I'm trying to leave to go to the ER.
So then why are you going to the ER, Chris? Because I'm physically abusive?
She's sitting on
I'm not sitting on them. The keys are right there. Go get them.
her. Hand me.
You can go get them. You're a big boy. You're a grown up. Hi, Mrs. Furnace.
And now she's calling my mom.
How are
She's
you?
calling mom.
Your son tried. Your son gave me divorce papers.
Yeah, she's calling mom.
Your son gave me divorce papers.
So this is what I have to deal with. And she's still hiding the keys.
Divorce papers. He wants a divorce, like he does. You know this. And so now he's trying to say that he got hurt, and yeah, your son, he wants a divorce. He served. And so then he recorded a whole bunch of stuff, and he thinks it's okay to keep the recording. Girl, me too. I'm lost too. I don't understand. This is your son, though.
Yeah.
And so then he called your.
Yeah, and then she pushed me down, and I was recording it, but it's no illegal. You're not illegal to video record.
Can you play your son's house in, please? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the phone and you can have the keys, Chris. Give me the phone and you can have the
This
keys.
is no ultimatum. This is my property. Those keys are my property.
I don't have them.
Well, go get them. You just
You
took
can
them
get
down.
them yourself. You're a big boy.
Okay, well, get out of my presence.
Because you're so nice. This is how you treat a lady.
Why are you? See, and when I try to
I'm
move,
not
and when I
angry,
try to
Chris.
move around, she's such an instigator. Why? You better not let Bossy out. See, that's oh my god. Okay, see, she was about to let my dog out. She was about to let my dog out. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're in so much pain. It doesn't sound like it.